So this is the 7th delivery of Conquest. So let's have a look. You get 2 pots of paint, another pot of Abaddon Black and some Reichland Flesh Shade. You get 2 issues containing, let's see, 2 issues containing pieces for the Redemptor Dreadnought. And you get this with battlefield accessories. So I'm going to open all of these up, make a pile of the miniatures, check out what's in the issues. It looks like they haven't given me the map, which is a pain because then I'll have to contact them again. I'll come back in a second to talk to you about what's in the issues. I've had a look through all 4 issues. I've also got all the miniatures out. The paints you get with this delivery are another pot of Abaddon Black for some reason, and a pot of Reichland Flesh Shade. You get the old battlefield accessory sprue that first came out with Gorka Morka back in 1994, I think. No, 1997, which is reasonably useful for having objectives. You can do the ammo crates either closed or open, and you've got the internal components, so they look reasonably nice opened. You've got a drop canister, a little hash stand for you to sit these things on. But yeah, you've also got 3 barrels, 2 tank traps and a jerry can. So there's some reasonably interesting terrain that you can use to put down. It's good that they've stopped doing the crates. I really wish they'd mixed the crates up so it wasn't just the first 5 issues or 5 deliveries or something. It's a crate every time, because there's a lot more terrain to come, and if they'd mixed this in earlier it would have been reasonably interesting. You certainly didn't need to have so many crates back to back. So you've also got the Easy Build Redemptor Dreadnought. I am going to do a video about increasing the amount of detail on this. I've got a lot of bits left over from the Venerable Dreadnought kit and the Ironclad Dreadnought kit, so I'm going to be adding them to this to make it a bit more interesting. The Easy Build is easy to build, and I have put one together on the channel before, but I will do a new video including the extra detail that's going to go on it. That of course comes with a 100mm base with the holes already in. In the issues you are still getting new scenarios in every issue. They're now using the full rules, they're now introducing decent sized vehicles. They've already got the Blight Hauler. The next delivery starts introducing tanks. You get a couple of missions per issue still, and the paint guides and decent amount more of the background. This covers the building, this covers the painting of the Dreadnought. They go through a reasonably not too detailed scheme. I will show an alternative scheme for a different chapter, and I'll do that on the channel because I've got an airbrush now, so I should absolutely zip through painting something the size of a Redemptor. And then you've got a bit more detail on the painting guides telling you how to use Reichland Flesh Shade. Again, I don't think they should have been going with duplicating the black and the Death Guard green and the Ultramarines blue so many times. It's a pot of paint and you'll always need black, but they should really have gone with something else. Also in the issues they're still showing the painting on bare plastic. By now I would have hoped they'd have told people to start using a spray primer and shown them the GW spray primers, something like that. They haven't, which is a shame, and I think they should totally have done that, because otherwise you've got a whole bunch of kids out there painting onto bare plastic with non-primers, and Abaddon Black is not a primer. So I'm going to do a separate video up in the detail on this, and then another video after that showing it being painted. Is it still decent value? It is. This Dreadnought retails for 25. The battlefield accessories retail for about 10 or so, I believe, and you've got about £7 a paint. So pure cost basis, that's fine. There seem to be issues with quality control. They're now referring to a battle mat that I have not had delivered. in my deliveries, and I've asked a question on the Facebook page, no response. So I'm going to have to start hassling Hatchet about missing things, because I got no response to my email about the missing librarian pieces from delivery, 2, 3? And it is a bit vexing. The amount of stuff you get is fine, and certainly building up a squad each side or a vehicle each side is okay per delivery, but again, I sort of wish they'd done something for Death Guard in this delivery, even if it's a sprue from Dark Imperium, say, so some more Plague Marines, though I know that they are building up the forces reasonably slowly. Next delivery gives you the Rhino, and that's teased on the back of this. Not sure what else it gives you in terms of the paint or the scenery item. It's okay. For beginners, they really should be showing them spray priming by now. Beginners, maybe mix up the paint and give a lighter shade of either Death Guard green, the highlight colour basically, and then start teaching them to do edge highlights, because as you can see from this, you've got a reasonably nice edge highlighted Dreadnought, but there's nothing in there so far that's teaching them how to do it. So that is a bit disappointing. Reasonable value, nothing too much to write home about, and the fact that they're keeping it very much pitched at absolute beginners is becoming quite obvious. And by now they should have gone a little bit further to stretch the kids getting this magazine, to go through some different techniques with them, to teach them edge highlighting. It's all blocking base colours and washing at the moment, which is okay, and is better than a lot of people with their armies of grey plastic do, but it's time to go a little bit further and show them edge highlighting and show them transfers and show them some of the other stuff that they can do, because we're on issue 26 now. We're like 7 deliveries in. It is time to start building their painting skills. So if you've liked this video, hit like and subscribe. If you want to chat, leave a comment below. Otherwise, good gaming.